You know, it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when I would finally talk about my last hyperfixation, my hyperfixation of the summer, K-pop Demon Hunters. Anyways, you might be wondering, weird, you're not reviewing the full album. You're also probably wondering, hey, don't you have facial hair? Yeah, I shaved because I wanted to see, maybe I would look good without it again. But then I realized, oh no, I don't. So I will be slowly regrowing it. So thank you for coming on this journey. As of the previous question, why aren't you reviewing the main just album? Well, they just announced they're releasing a cooler edition of it, a one that features the tiger and the bird, aka Derpy and Sussy, and it's looks like it's gonna be really cool. And I figured that'd be a really cool and better vinyl record review than just reviewing the base one with a colored disc. So that one I will be doing when that comes around, and that's not coming around until March, so it's going to be a while. However, I do like the singles for this, so I got a couple of donuts to talk about, and today we're going to be talking about the donut or single. I call them donuts. I think it's just funny to say because they're just like little donuts for the song How It's Done. Now, How It's Done is sung by the girl group, aka the Demon Hunters in K-pop Demon Hunters, HUNTR. And HUNTR are, for the voice, singing voice of Rumi, it is EJ. Singing voice of Zoe is Rayami. And the singing voice of Mira is Audrey Nuna. So I figured with these K-pop Demon Hunters singles, I'll talk about the scene that they're most prevalent and relevant for and why I think it's such a good scene, as well as talk about the song. Obviously, the song will take priority over the scene, but for especially for this one, I need to talk about the scene because I haven't geeked out about this movie at all on YouTube. I don't know why I waited so long to talk about it. So, without further ado, let's get into this review. So, starting with the disc, it is a really cool transparent hot pink disc, and I think it's very fitting. They're very like fitting for the tone that the song is and like the color based around it when it comes to sort of the cover. I feel like it really fits the vibe a lot. So I feel like the hot pink really works with this. But they also could have gone with like a light blue. I think that would have worked out too. But these are like badass girl bosses, so the pink makes a little more sense in my opinion. Anyways, let's get on to the packaging itself. Alrighty, so here we have how it's done. It is a little 7-incher, little 7-inch donut, as I like to call them, or single, whatever. And yeah, so on the front we got, it says HUNTR right here, how it's done. And that's like their HUNTR logo right there. That's kind of their symbol, if you will. Then we got Mira up here. We got Rumi right here, and then we got Zoe at the bottom. The slash marks indicate kind of like when they swing their swords, their weapons, they're like a bright whitish blue, like a big light blue glowing color. So basically, their weapons kind of divide up what they look like, and I think that's a really cool addition that they do. And these are establishing shots or like some shots from the beginning of the movie, and I think it works very well and put together very well as well. I'm saying well a lot, aren't I? Okay, well, so I did it again. I don't know why I'm saying that so much. Anyways, so inside, well, let's take the look at the back. So I did forget to mention that side A is the song itself, how it's done. But then side B is the instrumental for how it's done. It does sound weird hearing these songs like the instrumentals only without the vocals. But if you want to like sing along or do like a karaoke thing with this, then it's a good thing to have. Now, looking inside, this comes with a lot of goodies. So let's see if I can't just shake them out. Okay. Well, first, going in here, this is the sleeve that comes in. There's the three girls again. This is the last shot you see before they start kicking Demon Butt. You can see their weapons. She has... I keep forgetting what this weapon's called. And same with Zoe. But And I think even Rumi's has like a different kind of name, but it's basically a sword, basically a spear, and basically throwing knives, essentially. And on this side, we got just another shot of the three girls looking like badasses. Yeah, I think it's very solid artwork that they decided to go with for that. Now, there is more. So this does come with a sticker sheet too. So if you want to put stickers somewhere, you're free to. I really don't want to. But yeah, there's this is how it's done right there. Huntrix don't miss, like, because that's kind of one of the lines. Huntrix don't miss how it's done, done, done. K-pop Demon Hunters up there. There's them quickly eating the ramyeon before having to jump off the plane. Just them saying nah. And then little chibi versions of Rumi, Mira, and Zoe with their ramyeon cups. Yeah, it's a really cool little fun thing that they added in there. And then there's one more thing. Is each one, and it's totally random. Is it just one or is it two? I forgot. Yes. Each one comes with this little card that's of one of... You can't really see it. One of the three. You really can't see it. It's very much... It won't focus. Focus. Come on. Okay. Well, you can kind of see it clear away. It's pretty much a picture of Rumi. I got Rumi, luckily. She's my girl. She's my favorite of the three. Who's your favorite of the three if you are familiar with the movie? Let me know in the comments. I think it comes with one of the three girls, but I think it might also come with some of the Saja boys. I could be wrong. Because, well, I only bought one of these. So, yeah. If you want to collect them all, you can, but you'd probably be spending a lot of money. So, if you're into blind boxes at all, I don't know, maybe you would be into getting multiple of this one vinyl. But, you know, I don't really condone that. But anyways, very cool for a single. It comes with a lot. They put a lot of love into these singles. So, I'm very happy with this product. And, yeah. Let's go on with me talking more about the song as well as the opening scene of the movie. So How It's Done is technically the opening track. If you want to get really specific on it, the opening track is called Hunter's Mantra, and for some reason isn't on the full soundtrack. You have to listen to the deluxe edition of it to hear Hunter's Mantra. I thought that was a weird choice, but we'll get to that when I review the full soundtrack. But yeah, this song pretty much shows off pretty much what they do. They show you how it's done. Done. I want to talk about something when it comes to like the writing of these songs, specifically this one, when it comes to rapping, because that's a big part in the song. There's a lot of rapping going on, rap singing, whatever. And I watched this rapper on YouTube named Screwface John, and he's been recently reacting to all of the songs from K-Pop Demon Hunters. And he said when he reacted to How It's Done that some of the rap schemes on this song sound very Eminem-esque. For example, bodies on bodies, I'm naughty, not even sorry, but when you pull up, I pull up a little late to the party. Like, that's like very Eminem-esque, and I can tell, yeah, it kind of is. Obviously, this is taking inspiration more from K-pop because it's supposed to be a K-pop song, and it does fit the genre for sure. And I feel like I haven't dove too deep into them, but I have been since I watched K-Pop Demon Hunters because I decided to get more into the genre. As you might have known from me reviewing APT, if you've been watching my reviews, it gives me Blackpink vibes, this song does. I can see like Blackpink doing like a cover or something. I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be really cool to see, actually. It'd be interesting though how they would divide it up since there's 4 of them but only 3 members of Huntrix, but whatever. Anyways, the main thing that this song is supposed to do is pretty much signify this movie is going to be full of bangers. This is just the start of the banger fest you're walking into or you're jumping into, because Holy crap. Awesome song, and it fits the theme, and it's pretty much the theme song of HUNTR. Just like a lot of talking about what they do, how they do it, you know. It's called How It's Done for a reason. Also, yes, if you've heard Fit Check for my Napalm Era, that is from this song. So yeah, the song's great. Now let's talk about the scene, because this is from the opening scene of the movie. Like I said, if you don't count Hunter's mantra, this is the first song in the movie. And the world building that they do in the scene is so good because it doesn't last too long, it doesn't bore you, it keeps you entertained the whole time, and really gets you to learn about these characters, how they act, and their backstories really quick. So first what happens is Celine, who is their teacher or mentor or whatever, she was part of the last group of hunters, and she's explaining about what something called the Han Moon is. And the Han Moon protects pretty much the world from the demons in the demon realm. And it was created centuries ago and stuff. And then ever since then, there's been a trio of hunters who use their voice to strengthen the Han Moon via the fans and stuff. So Celine explains that really quickly. And then via the fans who are there for like their favorite idol of HUNTR, they explain to a reporter who's just filming on the ground of their final concert in their world tour. They asked them, who are you here for and why? And then the fans explain their backstories, like just little bullet points that you just the basics you need to know about the backstories of each member. Then you get the first scene on the plane where they're just kind of talking to each other, and then carb loading for, the final tour. And then they show you how they beat up demons because the plane has been hijacked by demons. And so they kick their asses. The demons destroy the plane, so they just casually jump out of the plane superhero style and take them out in midair, and then land on the stage without a parachute, without a cut on them. And then just finish up How It's Done. It just kills them all. Well, not kills them, because I think technically they're just sent back to the demon realm, but I don't know. Nothing's been, confirmed with that. I don't think, at least. Anyways, I thought it was perfect world building. I thought this song was a great opener to the movie to just give you the vibes of the kind of music you're coming into this for. Because it may be a musical, yes, but there's actually very few songs that feel like a musical. It almost feels like it's a movie with music in it, but at the same time, it ties the plot together and does a great job at doing so. Anyways, what'd you think of the opening scene of KPop Demon Hunters if you have watched the movie? How do you feel about how it's done? Is it your favorite song from KPop Demon Hunters? Is it your least favorite song? What is your favorite song if it's not this one? Personally, this one's tied with my favorite with what it sounds like. So, yeah. Reminder, I have a Spotify playlist of all my favorite songs from my vinyl reviews. Since this is a single, How It's Done will be added to the playlist. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, hit notification bell when you do, and yeah, so long and good night.